Hey, I hope y'all are enjoying the daily updates. I just figured this is a cool way for you guys to watch the plants as they're growing and you get an idea of what really goes into it instead of me just growing a head of lettuce and taking a pretty picture and saying, ooh, look what I did. This way you get to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You get to follow along. You kind of know how long it takes to grow things. Just like all this pak choi, just watching it grow in real time, right? Then you're able to follow along, see the different things that we're growing, watch when I harvest, and then we replant stuff. Just all the different things that we do. So I was just figuring that's an interesting way for you guys to kind of follow along and see the process. This way you guys can see stuff like in action, you know, when things are happening, like this lettuce. We had these small containers, and that's why I like these downspouts, that we can move them around. These were sitting in the back and wilting, and you can see they're starting to come back. So they weren't working right in the back. I moved them out front where I knew this lettuce was doing good. So they'll sit there for a little while. They might be there indefinitely. But then we can also take this, start to harvest that. That'll last another week or so. And then we'll replant these too. So we'll just keep this continuous harvest thing going over and over. There's some pak choi we can plant out right now. You always have microgreens laying around, your little baby greens and your mature stuff. So everything you need. So lots of cool stuff going on out in the garden. And I hope you guys are enjoying the daily updates. Let me know down in the comments if you are. It's kind of like I have you there with me every day. So I'm really enjoying it. A couple of things real quick before you go. If anybody asks me about the molds for the Endcaps, the resin Endcaps, I stopped making those about a month or two ago, and lots of people have been asking me for it, and I told you that I'd let you know when I put them up for sale. So they're for sale again. I contacted everyone who asked me about it on Etsy. I think I went back through my messages and I let you guys know first. I didn't get to check my emails on Etsy. I could label things and marked it as, you know, I just said resin mold, so I knew who to get back to. I forgot to do that with my email, so I have to go through hundreds of emails to try and find, you know, who asked about that. But if you guys emailed me about it or you asked, they're for sale right now, and I'll just try to keep up. I'm going to try and do as much as I can between now and Thanksgiving, you know, which then Black Friday starts and things get a little hectic. So if you wanted those, I'm gonna have that up for a little while, so I put those back on sale. They're on the Etsy shop. I'll have the link down below. And one more thing, if you guys on Amazon, they've got something called early access. I guess it's like early Black Friday sale, and there's a lot of manufacturers and sellers on there have a lot of sales going on. And I found a couple of things and I just want you guys to check out real quick. The countertop hydroponic system. There's one from Ducey, I think is the name of the thing, like Ducey, but it's not mine. It's Duesi, I think. And it's a 12 pod one, and it usually sells for about $120, and it's on sale for $64. So that's almost 50% off. It's like 47% off. I just thought that was a good price. If you guys are into those tabletop ones, you know, that'd be a good one. I don't really do that, you know, I just do the off-grid ones, but some people like those. So those are on sale right now. Go check them out. And what else? The Aero Garden. If you guys have an Aero Garden, the nutrients that go into it, the 1 liter bottle is usually $30. I'll put a link to that one down there. I saw it was only $15, which is about half price. And I did try this. Some people asked me for like alternatives to the Master Blend, so they didn't have to mix up Master Blend and calcium nitrate and Epsom salt. They just wanted one thing to mix up. And the Aero Garden thing, the fertilizer is kind of like that because it's made for the hydroponics, whereas like you can't just take traditional fertilizers and throw them in the water, right? This is actually for that type of system. And what's that, 1,000 milliliters? I was only putting about 10 to 12 milliliters into 1 gallon downspout. So it'll last you, what's that, about close to 100 gallons if you use that. So for 15 bucks, that's pretty good. So I'll leave a link to both those. You guys check those out. The sale is today and tomorrow. So today's the 11th, tomorrow's the 12th. If you're watching this video after the 12th, then it's not on sale anymore. So I'm just going to put this up real quick. I might take this video back down afterwards, because then everybody's clicking on it saying it's not for sale anymore. But if you're watching this on October 11th or 12th, those are on sale. Go check them out. And you guys, like I said, I'm glad to have you along with me in the garden watching how everything's growing. It's pretty cool. We're going to see the good, the bad, the ugly. You're going to see how I do everything, and hopefully a lot of you will be following along and growing your own gardens too. All right, you guys get out there, share it up, keep on growing, live to inspire, and be the change. We'll catch you tomorrow.